Hi Filipino learners, my name is JC. Kamusta kayo? Welcome to lesson 10 of our Ultimate Tagalog course. In today's video, we will learn all about comparative adjectives in Tagalog. We use comparative adjectives to compare two nouns. We use them to say that a person or an object has a higher degree of equality than the other. In Tagalog, we do it by adding mas before the standard adjective. Halimbawa, malaki is large or big. Mas malaki is larger or bigger. Mabuti is good, while mas mabuti is better. Masama is bad, while mas masama is worse. Maganda is beautiful, while mas maganda is more beautiful. Mahal is expensive, while mas mahal is more expensive. You can form sentences using comparative adjectives following this pattern. So you start off with the comparative adjective, followed by a noun, which is the subject, and then Kaysa kay or Kaysa sa. So it will depend which one you will use. I'll explain the difference between the two later. And then finally, it is followed by the other noun with which the subject is being compared to. So what is the difference between Kaysa kay and Kaysa sa? Kaysa kay is used if the noun that you are comparing the subject to is a name of a person, or terms that you use to address a person like mama or papa, which is mom or dad, lolo or lola, or grandpa and grandma. If the noun does not fall into any of those categories, you must use Kaysa sa. Halimbawa, mas matangkad si Gretchen kaysa kay Emma. So we started with the comparative adjective, followed by the subject. As you can see, we added si right here. We followed the rules for the subject markers, as this is the subject after all. If you need a refresher on subject markers, you can review it by watching lesson 7 of this series. I will also place the link on the upper right corner of this video. So after the subject, we have Kaysa kay. Again, why? Because the noun that followed it is a name of a person. Now, how about we use Kaysa sa for our next example? Mas malaki ang Luzon kaysa sa Mindanao. So just an FYI, Luzon and Mindanao are names of group of islands in the Philippines. So this time we use Kaysa sa because the noun that followed is not a name of a person. It's a place. Now, what if the noun that the subject is being compared to is a pronoun, like in this example? Elmer is heavier than him. So him is a pronoun, correct? So for pronouns, you can use the following. Yes, they are the possessive pronouns that we discussed in lesson 9. What you only have to do is add Kaysa at the beginning so that it becomes then me, then you, then him or her, etc. Okay, I'll read to you the table very quickly so that you're aware of the pronunciation. Kaysa sa akin or kaysa sakin if you wanna shorten sa akin. Kaysa sa iyo or kaysa sayo. Kaysa sa kanya. Kaysa sa atin or kaysa satin. Or kaysa sa amin or kaysa sa amin. So what is the difference between the two of them? If you've seen my previous videos about pronouns, you may already have an idea. Kaysa sa atin or kaysa sa atin means than us, wherein by us, we mean us including the person that we are talking to. While kaysa sa amin or kaysa sa amin is than us, wherein the us does not include the person that you're talking to. So it excludes the person that you're talking to. Okay, let's continue. Kaysa sa inyo. And then finally, kaysa sa kanila. Okay, going back to the example that I gave earlier. So for this one, we say, mas mabigat si Elmer kaysa sa kanya. Isa pang halimbawa, she is funnier than me. Mas nakakatawa siya kaysa sa akin. So in this example, the subject is also a pronoun, as you can see. Since it's a subject, we use personal pronouns. Then me, as you can see in our table, is kaysa sa akin. Or we can shorten sa akin to sakin. Mas nakakatawa siya kaysa sa akin. Okay, last example. I am faster than you. Mas mabilis ako kaysa sa iyo. So, kaysa sa iyo is than you. And again, you can shorten this one to sayo. Mas mabilis ako kaysa sayo. Well, there you go. That's it for today's lesson. Our next one will still be about adjectives, specifically how to use the prefix pinaka. So watch out for that. Please support us by simply giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Sa susunod ulit. Paalam.